So when it comes to the NHS, it's had a rough couple of years. Like, you must admit, we've seen scandals to do with overspending, and we've also seen people waiting hours for ambulances. But according to this poll from YouGov, it seems as if the British people have had enough, because YouGov are asking how good or bad are the NHS services. And as you can see right there, that's 68% of people giving it a bad rating, as opposed to only 23% of people that would call it good. And what got me right is just this crossover here. I just think that crossover itself, I just think it's pretty mad to see. Because you got to think to yourself, right, it was around about there that we were clapping for the NHS. And after everything that went on, like I said, with the wait times, or the spending, it just goes to show, like I said, that people have started to have enough. And it's also one of those things, where to rebuild this trust is going to take them a long time. Like, if 68% of people would rate them bad, you got to imagine that's a lot of people that they're going to have to convince. They're going to have to try and just persuade the majority that they're doing a good job. When in reality, I would say the majority's absolutely correct on this one. And I will say as well, just before we go, in just over a week's time, I'm due to start jury service. And honestly, I really can't wait. Like, can you imagine that? Just sat there, just get to watch like the whole trial, with access to all of the evidence as well, and just seeing the discussion behind closed doors, and taking part in it as well. I really can't wait. But two things that I wanted to say. One, there's going to be no downtime. I've already pre-made the videos that I'm going to upload. I personally find just taking days off, I'm just not a fan. And the second thing as well, if anyone's got any tips for jury service, like what to take and things like that, or tips on how to just make it a little bit of a better day. I imagine it's going to be a little bit boring at times, so anything would be helpful.
This country has gone crazy.